had the CF Moto 300K for the last 6 months now. Yay! Before the CF Moto 300K, I had some bikes, so my advice will validate as a good advice in this case. I haven't done any research before buying this one, and as a result, it's been 6 months of constantly learning new things about it. What is good and what is bad, not so good. To get an accurate idea about how it is owning CF Moto 300K, I recommend you watching the free videos that I put links in the description. If lightning is what you want, then the CF Moto 300K gets you covered. I recently noticed that it has a lighted buttons for everything on the controller, which even if it doesn't make the bike any faster, it makes it look special as it does the phenomenal headlight. Better lights give me the confidence that other drivers might actually see me coming. And if there is one thing that a 300cc bike should offer to attract a buyer, it's a big, beautiful display. I'm always surprised with the clarity of the display and the clarity of the information that is shown on this big display. CF Moto 300K is sending you a clear message that you ride the special bike by the look it has. But, as example, the fuel cap, it's terrible. It feels like I'm about to break the key off each time I'm trying to get it open. So when it's opened, I have to push really hard and it will pop in back. Let's do it again fast. This is how you do it. But on the other side, it has a good compensation when you are counting fuel consumption. It can go between 42 and 47 kilometers with 1 liter of gas, and that is amazing, taking in consideration that you still have some power to go around 150 kilometers per hour on the highways. Let's don't forget that this engine can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 6 seconds. It is sold as a Street Fighter Naked from CF Moto, the naked model from CF Moto. The 300K at this moment is the only model naked from CF Moto. But after you ride it for a while, you're gonna understand that actually this is not just a naked bike that you compare with other naked Street Fighter bikes. You can compare it more by the riding style and the way you feel it with a supermoto. And a good example is the KTM Duke 390 that is very similar to this one. The only difference is with this CF Moto 300K you have slightly more power than the Duke 390. There are two things making this bike looking more substantial than she actually is. The size of the weight of the seat, the distance from the ground to the seat, and the distance from the body to the bars that it's the perfect size, the way you feel it, are two things that makes it feel a more substantial bike than actual is. So it is only a 300cc, but the feel it's much little more higher. Compare it to 400, 450 maybe bikes. You can compare it with them. The way I'm shifting gears, that's a reason that makes you feel very familiar when you are riding this bike. You're feeling it very familiar. You feel it like you've rode it before. It is fast enough to cruise at an acceptable motorcycle cruising speed for the highway. You can cruise with it around 100-110 kilometers per hour, and also it leaves you some juice in case you are forced to push a little more to get out from a trouble up to 150 kilometers per hour. Suspension on this bike is very well balanced and does the job excellent. Well, most of the time. Exception making when you emergency brake on right cornering, and when this happens, you get very close with your right leg to the ground. Sometimes if you are braking from a higher speed, you may touch the ground with your shoes. Luckily, we don't have to take corners with too much speed. Overall, this is a pretty solid bike that I would recommend for anyone looking for a starter bike, beginner bike in the range of 300-450, or for someone that wants a daily commute bike. It is very economical and is recommended for people that are commuting. Also, I'm recommending it for someone who wants to have a lot of fun with a 300cc super bike. People in comments will say, well, but it's a Chinese bike, how reliable can it be? I can tell you, the design, the parts and the engine is designed by Quirky Design, the same designer that makes KTM motorcycle designs. And not only, also the engine and the parts are by KTM, so it can be as reliable as the KTM can be, this Chinese bike. Now hit the like button if this video helped you at all. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on this motorcycle coming on my channel, because I'm gonna do a lot of videos on this one. And that's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye. This is Trauma. I'm out.